Hey, this is Ajmal from Ajmal the Developer, and welcome to CSS tutorial number 3. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing CSS backgrounds. So we'll go through 3 different slides describing 3 kinds of CSS backgrounds, as well as a coding session at the end. So see you there. So, as I was saying, we're going to go through 3 different slides. So our first slide is for background color. Background color is most often specified by the name, like green, black, yellow, or hexadecimal values, which starts with hashtag and then a bunch of characters. And also it would be specified by RGB value, which stands for red, green, and blue values. So the color would be a mixture of these 3 different colors used as base, and then we basically mix these 3 colors to get a specific color. So the way we do our coding is or our declaration. So body stands for the whole body of the document, and then we do the background color syntax, and then the value would be light blue. So the entire body of the document would be light blue. And the second way to declare our background color would be to add the name of the element, and then the background color element and the value. So all of the paragraphs would have the light blue background color, as well as H1 or H2 or H6, whatever H you want. You can use the same declaration. And as you can see over here, we are using the RGB value. So 173, 216, 230. So those are the values of red, green, and blue combination. And as you can see, the first value is name of color, light blue. Second value is the hexadecimal value, and third value is the RGB value. So this is how we do our background color for our elements. And the second way we take advantage of background is we use an actual image as the background for the entire body of the document. So over here you can see we have body and we have background image element, and then the value is URL paper.gif, GIF, which is the name of that picture. So that paper picture would be applied to the entire body, which I will demonstrate in the coding session. And our last slide basically covers the background repeat element. So background repeat basically prevents a picture from being repeated throughout the entire body of the document. It may not sound very convincing right now, but once we start coding, then you can see the rationale behind it. You can see inside the bracket, by default, the background image property repeats an image horizontally and vertically. So when we apply the background repeat, you can either specify it to repeat horizontally or vertically, or don't repeat at all. And this is how we do our coding. Body between brackets, so we declare background image, and the value is name of the image is gradient bg.png, and the background repeat is repeat x. X is stands for vertical, so we wanted to repeat vertically in this scenario. And after this, we are actually gonna go and start coding all of these scenarios. As you can see here, we have our entire coding done here to save time, and we have commented them out. So first thing first, I'd like to start with the h1 background color green, which is taking advantage of the name value of green, and I want you to see this in action. And if we run this, we should see the h1 to have a background color of green. So as you can see here, our hello world has a background color of green. That's how it's done. Okay, so we're gonna comment this out again, and or instead of that, we're gonna uncomment all of uncomment all of this, all of our elements. So h1, p, and h2, we're gonna uncomment them, and we're gonna run this one more time. So you see this one has a background color of kind of dark brown. And our h2 should also have a background color, and which is also light blue. So that's how we change the background color for our texts. And we're gonna uncomment all of this, and I want you to see the background image in the entire body of the document. So this piece of code actually applies the paper.jpg picture, applies it to the entire background of the document. We're gonna run this on Google Chrome, and there you go. So we have the paper image applied in the background. That's how it's done. Okay, and we're gonna comment this piece of code, and we're actually gonna apply this piece of code here, which is background image of gradient bg.png, and we want it to repeat only vertically but not horizontally. So let's save this and run this. There you go. So we have this background, the color that kind of fades out when it goes down. So it fades all the way down, and it's actually fading down horizontally, vertically, but not horizontally. I would like to show you how it looks if you don't repeat it. So if we comment this background repeat element, we should be able to see the difference here. You can see it looks pretty weird. So it kind of fades down and then starts again, fades down, starts again, fades down. So we don't want this. In order to achieve that result, you need to apply the background repeat vertically. So that's that for that. This tutorial we learned background color, 3 ways of coloring our elements. We learned background image, how to apply an image throughout the entire background of a document, as well as background repeat function. I hope you learned something in this tutorial, and I will see you in tutorial number 4. Thanks and have a great day.